University of Bridgeport. Men's basketball, number 0, Nick Trail, number 0, Nick Trail, number 0, Nick Trail, number 1, Caleb Jacobs, number 1, Caleb Jacobs, number 1, Caleb Jacobs. Number 2, Aliu Cisse, number 2, Aliu Cisse, number 2, Aliu Cisse, number 4, Gabe Charleston, number 4, Gabe Charleston, number 4, Gabe Charleston, number 4, Gabe Charleston, number 22, Jason Ito Pai, number 22, Jason Ito Pai, number 22, Jason Ito Pai. Bridgeport in the black uniforms, Eagles in their home whites. You can feel it. Conference matchup. These two teams know what the deal is here. Yeah, the Eagles have lost their last two games. Lost to St. Anselm 91-74 on Sunday the 1st. Looking to get back into the win column here. Again, 5-4 on the season overall. They've struggled here at home as well. They're 1-3 here at the Drumner Center, 2-1 on the road. At neutral sites, they're 2-0. Dieng and Charleston to jump it up. 22nd all-time meeting between the Eagles and the Purple Knights. It is underway. Eagles 9-12 all-time versus Bridgeport. Turnover for Bridgeport on their first offensive possession. Eagles have won the last 3 meetings against UB. Eagles averaging 78 points per game through the first 9 games. Gotta have this one, can't drop it. Don't want to go 0-2 here to start conference play as Williams knifes his way for 2 to open up the scoring. Zaquan Williams, he has been awesome. Second year here with Post, a sophomore from Brockton, Massachusetts. Came off of the bench last season, but has earned his spot in the starting 5 this year. Caleb Jacobs pulls, and the jumper short. Sanders skies for the rebound. Sanders trailer launches. And they get it ahead. Cisse goes right at a Cott, hangs. Ball hit out of bounds there. They say last touch of Cott. They get it in. Cisse missed it. Goes out of bounds. Last touch Eagles. Jacobs, driving kick. Jumper in the corner, Charleston, no. Ito Pai, the offensive rebound. Jacobs slithering, stopping on that baseline, nearly stepped out. And it will be into the left corner. The 3 is off by Trail, and a Cott clears. Warnock fresh off of a double-double. Williams, bump, fade. Trail throws it ahead. Dieng intercepts the long pass. Dieng, drive. Dieng, long steps for 2. Averaging 17 points per game, leading the way for the Eagles is Dieng. And we'll get some substitutions coming in here for Bridgeport. A fresh 5. Amadou Traore, Malachi Delgado, Jason Handy, Michelle Daishmie, and Justin Hendrick, the 5 on the floor here for UB. Daishmie gets the inbound pass. A 4-0 start here for Post. A little over 2 minutes gone in this opening half. Glad you're with us here on the CACC Network. The women's team here at Post just got a 55-52 exhilarating win. It goes out to Delgado, travel. 5 in, 5 out substitution for Bridgeport. Don't see that too often. Same 5 on the floor here for Post. Their typical starting 5. Williams. Warnock sets a screen, a Cott, swing it. Dieng, he's hit 18 threes this season, make it 19. Dieng shooting 38% from 3 here to start the year, and the Eagles with a 7-0 start. Bridgeport looking to get onto the board. That 3 way strong. A Cott shovel, Dieng for 2, +1. A chance at 3 for Dieng. Last time in this building, Dieng had 32. And a timeout called by Bridgeport. Eagles off to a 9-0 start with 16:57 to play in the first half. Dieng off to a typical start, I would say. He's got 7 points, 7 of the 9 here for the Eagles to start. 3 for 3 from the field. He'll shoot his first free throw here in this one. 6 for 6 from the free throw line on Tuesday against Dominican. Dieng, a 77% free throw shooter this season, 23 for 30. Again, Dieng with 32. Last time he played in the Jubner Center against St. Anselm. Misses the free throw, caught the board, the push shot. Hendrick, the rebound. Hendrick hounded by Dieng. Dieng all over him. And Williams nearly forces the turnover. Delgado infiltrates the lane, floats, and fouled. Warnock hacked him. Delgado, a junior guard slash forward, 6'4" from Worcester, Massachusetts. Looking to get the Purple Knights on the board here with some free throws. First one in and out. Delgado, 16 minutes against Bloomfield on Tuesday. Came off of the bench, had 8 points, 4 for 7 from the field, did not shoot a free throw in that one. As he nails the back end of 2, and Bridgeport is on the board. It's 9-1 Eagles to start. In a game where you can tell the Eagles are hungry here. They've lost their last 2 games. This is just a game where you can't drop it. Such a good team are the Eagles. So much talent across the board. A lot of the same guys coming back from last year's team that went to the NCAA tournament as they won 21 games last year. Lost in the CACC semifinals of the conference tournament. Definitely looking for some bigger aspirations in that category as a caught fouled away from the ball. Get into a cut, pumped, drives, kicks. Sanders 0 for 1 from 3. And Traore comes down with a rebound. Traore is an absolute unit. I mean, he looks like an NFL tight end. As Delgado chiseling, floating, missing. Right there for the offensive rebound, it is Hendrick, a graduate student from Valley Stream, New York, with the deuce. And the Purple Knights within 2 possessions. First 5 coming back to the table here for Bridgeport. Williams driving, leaning, scooping, and scoring. Williams is slippery and crafty. Into the corner. Jumper is silky smooth. Hendrick, it's a 3. Five-point Eagles lead. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in the first half. Driving kick. Warnock open for 3. Didn't want it. Cutter Sanders right back to a cot. Pick and pop. Warnock for 3. 8 for 23 from deep for Warnock on the year. Sanders active hands. Sanders active hands again, comes up with a turnover, but he turns it right back over. Traore hooks. Dieng, extra feed. Sanders. Dieng guides the rebound, but to Daish May. Hendrick, drive. Hendrick for 2. First 5 back onto the court here for the Purple Knights. Derek Thomas II, Anthony Chin, and Tyler Small into the game here for the Eagles. First subs here for Post. Got 14:09 to play in this first half. Glad you're with us here on this Saturday afternoon. The Eagles looking to break their 2-game losing streak, get back into the win column, and get their first conference win of the season. Akot weaving, kicking, Dieng catching, firing. And Chin the offensive rebound in a straitjacket. They get it out to Small. Dieng, hesitate, drive, kick. Chin. Long shot, long rebound, Akot the board, and a fresh 20 for Post. Small wants it. Small driving. Lost it, turnover, Eagles. Pump, layup, it's good. Ito Pai for 2. Touchdown pass thrown down court. It is a 4-point game. Akot ahead, Small. Nearly turns it over. Thomas pops it out. Akot resets it. Akot, robust move into the lane. The fade. Thomas up. Missed it. Chin, another offensive rebound. Kicks it, but to Jacobs. Jacobs fouled on the reach in there by Akot. As Warnock and Williams subbing back in. The 2 all-conference selections from last year, Dieng and Akot, will sub out. Nick Trail didn't have anyone, and he calls for time. 13:03 to play here in the first half. Eagles with a 4-point lead. Neither team shooting it particularly well from the field here to start. Bridgeport 4 for 12. Post 6 for 15. Bridgeport 1 for 3 from 3. Eagles 2 for 7 from downtown. 9-9 in the rebounding category. Largest lead for the Eagles was when it was 9-0. It is now only a 4-point lead. 3 turnovers for Bridgeport, 2 for Post. Starting 5 is on the floor here for Bridgeport. It is Warnock, Thomas, Small, Williams, and Chin. The 5 here for Post. Into Jacobs. Cisse, drive, hang, foul. Cisse has got a lot of length, covers up a ton of ground. A 6'7" junior from Yonkers, New York. Had 16 points to lead the way for Bridgeport against Bloomfield on Tuesday in the 24-point win. Rattles in the first of 2. 2-point game. Small looking, gets it in chin. Small breaks the press. Chin, the freshman. Williams, the sophomore, knifing his way to the cup for 2. Williams says, "Get off of me." Williams now with 6. Jacobs inside. Ito Pai taken away. Williams doing it on both ends of the floor. The drive. Warnock. Small. Cisse defends. Small kicks. Chin bounces. Warnock in the post. Puts it on the deck, chiseling his way. Warnock is on the doorstep. He will hook way off. Tip up and in. That is Thomas crashing the offensive glass. An elder statesman type of guy here at post. Been at post for several years. Inside, Ito Pai fouled going up with it. As we are getting ready to see Jaden Palmer, the Bridgeport native, a sophomore, getting ready to sub in here for the Purple Knights. As it'll be Ito Pai, the graduate student from Laurel, Maryland, to shoot a pair. Otot, Sanders, Dieng back in. Palmer is in for Charleston. Stands pretty packed here at the Judd Center. Got a nice crowd on hand. Traore getting set to sub back in here for Bridgeport. He's getting the shooter. 1 for 2. That trip to the free throw line for Ito Pai. Traore, Trail, Jacobs, Cisse, and Palmer. The 5 on the floor here for Bridgeport. Akot, Sanders, Williams, Thomas, Dieng. 5 for the Eagles. Coming up on the midway point here in the first half, Eagles with a 5-point lead. Looking to snap their 2-game losing streak. Dieng tried to punish the rim. Couldn't jam it. Thomas, corner pop. Long shot, long rebound. He's got it up under. Silky smooth. Major razzle dazzle there for Thomas. And he puts it up and through down the hatch. Cisse. Hesitate, drive, long strides, foul. Cisse misses the first. Daishme into the game as well as Hendrick. Cisse
We're here with our Post University Men's Basketball 2024-25 Media Day, joined by graduate student Harrison Warnock. Harrison, you're coming off an injury last year, kind of came back quicker than you expected to. Now you're fully healthy. What are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, man, I'm just really excited to finally be back on two legs after, you could see in the film, even looking back, just hobbling around for most of the season. So I'm excited to see what I can really do and what I can really bring to the table for this team and see how well we can mesh together.
And what was that like last year, kind of coming back all of a sudden and reintegrating yourself into a bigger role than you thought you were going to have coming off of surgery?
Yeah, I mean, definitely had some ups and downs. In the beginning, my head wasn't there. I was just thinking about, if I just didn't get hurt, everything like that. But my teammates always had my back. They kept pushing me. They kept saying, keep going, you'll be fine, and it all worked out.
How do you integrate the newcomers onto this roster? There's only a couple of them, but still integrating them into the culture that you talked about back in March when we talked about the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I see us as a team that, we really buy into what Coach is trying to tell us and, push us in the right direction. So I feel like especially some of our older guys like Tyler and I have been here for forever at this point, so we can definitely bring them along and, show them the ropes and see how, everything's supposed to go down.
And then pretty much the same team as last year, give or take a few people, and then obviously the newcomers. What do you think this group can accomplish this year?
I definitely, I'm excited to see. As long as we can, keep our heads together and, keep having each other's backs and we buy into what Coach is trying to teach us and what he wants us to do, I think we can definitely make a big season this year. So I'm excited for that.
We're joined here by Dang Dieng and Bull Acott. Guys, 1-2 punch in offense last year. Both were all conference. Dang, you were all region. How do you guys set the tone for this season?
I think we're going to come back with the same energy and just show that we're the most dominant team and be the most aggressive team in the conference and be one of the best teams in the country. So I think we just start by having a good season, going hard right away, and just proving that we are the same team from last year, and even better.
I agree with that, but I also think that we just need to come back with the same mentality, but with some more. And we've been in this situation before, because from last year we just got to piggyback, just up our intensity and our focus, our energy and everything, and just lead the team as we did last year, but just with some more maturity and, yeah, overall.
Yeah, and Bull, you talked about last year your desire to win it all. So what do you have to do to help make that happen this year, do you feel?
I think I just got to lead by example and just to make sure, because I know Kuntz believes that we can win, and I believe we can win. So as I instill that all to all of us in the locker room, I feel like we can all be on the same page because we all know we can win.
And then, Dang, you got a lot of looks after the year was over, and you had a very dominant year, like I mentioned, all region. What brought you back to Post for this chance at another NCAA tournament run?
It's a family environment over here, These are my guys, Bull, Rob, Harry, the rest of the team. Coach Kuntz is a really good coach. And, you can't get that feeling from everywhere. Like, you might go somewhere, but you might not be wanted as much or you might not be valued as much. So it's about just being where you're valued and where you can be the best you. So I think Post will help me do that.
And then lastly, pretty much the same team from last year, give or take a couple guys. But what do you think overall this team can accomplish?
I think we can win the whole thing. I think we should come back this year and win the CACC championship because we deserve to, and we've been through a lot. So I think that's where we start. It's just building games one by one and keep going and playing hard the whole year. And I think we should end up in the tournament again.
Yeah, I definitely think we can win it all. And it just starts literally preseason and stacking up good days in each and every day and then taking it one game at a time. But I really believe that we can win it all. Starting with the CACC, go to the tournament, and win everything.
We're here with Tyler Small, who's coming back to the team after missing all last year with injury, and Tyler kind of going off of that. What was it like sitting out last year? What are you most excited about coming into this year?
I say last year was really tough. It was hard because when I came to school, I was like, okay, I'm going to play. I am getting off injury, but, I'm ready to go. And then after the first couple, preseason workouts, shoot rounds, I'm like, all right, I'm not at 100%. And it was nice because Coach was willing to hear me out and gave me the opportunity to redshirt and actually get back to full health. But that doesn't mean that I took last season off. I feel like I was almost like an assistant coach and kind of helping our really new team last year integrate and being able to almost be like a liaison sometimes between them and Coach and just helping them really get into a flow. And I think now, this year, it's going to really show that I've been able to at least stay in touch with everybody. And really, I think we're going to have a really good chemistry coming out.
Talk about that role a little bit too last year, what it was like being on the bench with the players. I know I was at one of your practices around Halloween and you were dressed up like Wario and like you were very involved still with the practices and stuff.
I think because one thing that coach was really serious about was kind of making sure that I'm still engaged mentally, and being in practice and kind of having a more elevated role was good for me to really stay involved and stay vocal and still kind of have, hopefully give off a leadership image and be able to get people to buy in early. When you have a new team, it is difficult, and that's like one of the hardest things. And I think it really worked because being a player coach kind of, they were able to say, you know what, maybe it's not just coach yelling at us this time, but maybe there's something to it, and they just gave them a different perspective.
Now, pretty much a similar team to last year. What are you most excited about being back on the court with this squad for? What do you think they can accomplish?
I think we had a great team last year. I think coach really got everyone together, and we have some good players, which is always a benefit. But I think this year now, hopefully I could just add a little bit something to that, maybe whether that be outside shooting, maybe it's just extra defense. And I think really we just have to find our flow early and be unselfish and be able to, you know, share the wealth. I think we have a lot of pieces, and it's all about just coming together as a team and working towards our common goal.
We're here with head coach Mark Kuntz as we round out the men's basketball 2024-25 Media Day. Coach Kuntz heading into his 8th season with the team, 9th overall. Coach, what did it mean to be part of history with this program last year?
It was unbelievable, Mike. You know, when I took the job 9 years ago, didn't really know what I was stepping into, and then had to go through over a lot of hurdles to get the program to a respectable place and then to a championship level, and then just to be able to do it for the first time in school history, make that accomplishment with those group of guys was just an unreal experience.
And talk a little bit about, we saw some photos with your daughter at the selection show and after your win against St. Thomas Aquinas up there. How special was it to be able to enjoy that with your family?
Yeah, you know, I mean, she's around all the time. She's a part of this place. She's like my associate head coach. I call her all the time. She always asks what's going on. So having her there, you know, for the selection show, because she's a part of it. Having her in Vermont was just great. Brought her in the locker room. Something she'll forget, but I'll never forget. And those memories are, you know, you can't talk about it. You know, my wife, my mother, my brother were up in Vermont as well. So just to be able to share that with them gives the accomplishment 10 times. Not even that, more than that, makes it even more valuable.
And, of course, you've been here for a while, seen those ups and downs of the program to build it to what it is now. Talk about what's gone into that culture change and building the program to where it is.
Yeah, I think it starts with the players. You know, you've got to have good players or else, you know, you're not a good coach. And not that I am a good coach, bad coach, whatever. We've just got it to the point where we've figured out the players that can help us win. We need tough guys that are athletic and really compete, and they want to win. And the last 5 years, we've had those guys. And it took some time to figure out who and what to get there. And now we're getting those guys, and it's just kind of now passing off year to year. Now the new guys are learning from the older guys what it takes to survive. Because as you well know, I'm not easy to play for. I hold guys accountable. But I think that's why, you know, we're as good as we do, because I hold them every day, every play to a certain level, and there's accountability. And with that, it's not easy. And I think now these older players are teaching the younger players. And when you've got that culture, I don't like using the word culture a lot, but when you have that, it's really makes my life a lot easier.
And this year you're returning pretty much a majority of that NCAA tournament team outside of one or two guys, I think, and you're getting back Tyler Small this year. You're bringing in 4 or 5 newbies.
Yes.
What do you think this program can do this year based on that?
I think these guys can do as much as they want. And, you know, last year was great. We didn't shoot the ball great. I think that's our biggest thing. I've talked to the guys. You have to shoot the ball better. If we want to do what we did last year and beyond, we've got to shoot it better. And that's in their hands. I don't make shots. Last time I checked, I don't step on the floor. So that's in their hands. And it's going to be my job to kind of manage, because now that we've won, there's kind of an ego, right? There's an expectation for certain guys, and we've got guys that want to play after their career. So managing that is going to be my job. But when we go out there, we just have to be the hardest playing team in the region, like we talked about last year. I think we'll do that. But if we can make more shots, this team can be special.
Head coach Mark Kuntz, eighth season with the team, ninth year overall. Post men's basketball will get underway at the beginning of November with their season already receiving votes in the national poll heading into the 2024-25 campaign.
All right, we're back here at the Drumner Center. 50-43 lead for Post, trying to snap their 2-game losing streak as we welcome you back to the gym. Eagles by 7, 5-4 coming into this one. Bridgeport 5-3 coming into this one as we take a look at our first half stats as Taquan Williams, what a first half he had for the Eagles with 18. He and Dieng combined for 30. And for Bridgeport, Aliou Cisse, the only Purple Knight in double figures with 10. Bridgeport 47% from the field, Post 44%. Bridgeport 22% from deep. Eagles 7 for 22 from beyond the arc, so 32%. Bridgeport shot a ton of free throws in that first half. Left a good amount of them at the line, 13 for 20. Rebounding category, 23-22 Posts. And 11-7 in turnovers. Bridgeport, as we're getting ready for the start of the second half here, Bridgeport will start with it in the black uniforms. Post is in the white uniforms. Griffin Cass on hand. Glad you're with us here on the CACC network. As they get it in, it will be Jacobs, Ito Pai, Charleston, Cisse, and Trail. The 5 on the floor here for Bridgeport to open things up in the second half. Spinning is Ito Pai under the basket. Hooking, missed it. Sanders, Warnock, Dieng, Williams, and a Cott. The 5 on the floor here for Post to begin things in the second half. Sanders, top of the key. Pick and pop. Dieng launches and hits a 3. Dieng now with 15. Charleston. Answer, no. Trail missed everything on the three-point jack. Akkad, Warnock, Dieng. Akkad, cross, bounce, Warnock, chiseling, kicking, Akkad, jumper, yes! It's a 3. Back-to-back three-point jacks by Post puts them up 13. Cisse. Charleston, high archer. Williams rebound, 2-on-1. This could be fun. Dieng, Akkad, up, under, no. Dieng right there. Missed it again. Trill ahead. Jacobs, trailer. Cisse, watch out. Met at the summit there by Warnock. Might have gotten a piece of it. And Dieng now settling it down. Cross. Backpedaling. Jumper. In one. A chance at 4 for Dang Dieng. Get a timeout by the Purple Knights. Eagles start out the second half on a 9-0 run. And they lead it by 16 with 18:07 remaining in the second half. Out of the Bridgeport timeout, DA to shoot one at the line with 18:07 remaining in this second half. Eagles with a 16-point lead. They started the first half on a 9-0 run. They start the second half on a 9-0 run. Eagles trying to avoid their third consecutive loss. Just lost their first CACC game on Tuesday at Dominican, 72-61, trying to get their first conference win of the year. Dieng completes a 4-point play. He's now got 19, leading the way. Forward head, Cisse, the drive, the feed to the cutter, blocked at the rim, but a foul. Charleston, the freshman, Connecticut native from Cromwell, will shoot 2 at the line. Small in, Sanders out. Traore coming in for Ito Pye. Two for two matchup for Charleston, 15-point Eagles lead. A little over 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Caught looking, get it into Small. Caught, Small. Drive, Small, nifty, offensive foul. Cisse, right down the middle, feed it inside. Traore puts it in. (10-4) Eagles to begin this second half with a 13-point lead. Williams at the controls. Caught, Warnock on the roll, couldn't handle the pass. Cisse ahead. Jacobs, Cisse, midi. Weak side rebounder caught, weaving. Dieng trying to play the bounce, and he missed the lane. Stolen by Cisse. Ahead. Blocked by Warnock, but Cisse right there to clean it up. Bridgeport back within 11. A mid-range pull-up by Williams is lethal. Cisse quickly leaks out, dribbles it off his foot, and we'll get some substitutions coming in here for both teams. Chin and Thomas in. Delgado and Henrik in for Bridgeport. Chin, Okat, Williams, Dieng, and Thomas. 5-on-4 here for posts. Okat tried to get the step, cross-court skip, Chin, extra feed. Williams, no hesitation, got a three. Williams now with 23. Rolls, Traore, hug, scores. Okat fouled. Trail out. Daishme in. Eagle side out. Into Williams, who's got a season high here with 23. Season high before today was 15 as he will knife his way and carving up the D for 2. Williams is a blur. And it's back to a 16-point Eagles lead. Throw it ahead, Delgado, catch it, drive it, bump. Delgado inside, Traore on the doorstep and gets the 2. Foul in the backcourt. They get it on Hendrick. Having a tough time handling Williams. Williams and Dieng have combined for 44 of the Eagles' 67. They're nearly outscoring Bridgeport by themselves. Warnock, the drive, pokes out of his hands, out of bounds, last touch Bridgeport. Ido Pai coming back in for Bridgeport. Traore out. Thomas, hand it off. Williams hit the break. Dancing, feeding, Thomas, the drive, up, under, no. And Daesh made the rebound and the push ahead. Akot the steal, Akot, hammer time! Big finish. As we get a technical foul on Akot. I don't know what he did there. The technical is up and down. Jaden Palmer, the Bridgeport native, a sophomore in. Daishme out. Hendrick, throw it ahead. Palmer. 15-point Eagles lead with 14:25 to play in regulation. 3 short. Palmer save it in. And a foul over the back there is called on Thomas. Chin goes down, and that's an offensive push-off. Offensive foul, they get it on Delgado. As Small will sub in for Akot. Dieng in, Thomas out. Williams, who's got 25, will bring it into the front court. Dieng, drive, slithering. Dieng, pirouette move. Did he get it off? No, he didn't. 30-second shot clock violation on the Eagles and a turnover. Sanders in, Small out. So Sanders, Chin, Williams, Warnock, and Dieng, the 5 on the floor here for post. Handy, Palmer, Delgado, Hendrick, and Ito Pai, the 5 here for Bridgeport. Cross, drive, Hendrick, bumping, chiseling, floating, and scoring. Back to a 13-point game. Eagles have had control the whole way through as Chin traveled. Bridgeport has not led the entire game. Dunk it in, Chin out. Duncan, Connecticut native from Meriden, a junior. Cutter, Ito Pai, spin and slam! Big finish, +1. Woo! Holy smokes. Ito Pai 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He is now into double figures with 10, and he can cut the deficit to 10 with a made free throw. It's up and down. 3-point play completed. 69-59. Post 13-13 remaining in regulation. Foul in the backcourt. Technical foul. They get it on Handy. And things starting to get a little chippy here. Cisse coming in. Williams will shoot the one-shot technical. Williams with 25 in the game. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Broadcasters jinx. One more coming up here for number 21. I shouldn't have said anything. Knocks down the second. 5 for 6 now from the line is Williams. So 13-13 to play. DA defends Cisse. They get it into Hendrick. Hendrick, quick drive, easy finish. And it's back to a single-digit game, 70-61 Eagles, as we are under 13 to play in the second half. Williams. A caught, screen, Warnock. Sets it, a caught, pick and pop. Warnock, the drive. Dieng, 12 to shoot, jabs. Cross. Post work, fade, no. Warnock guides the rebound, but to Palmer. Plenty of time remaining in this one. A long way to go. Eagles with a 9-point lead. Palmer 3. And Palmer shaken up after the play. He's able to get helped up. Jacobs in, Palmer out. Williams, Warnock, Akot, Dieng, and Duncan, the 5 on the floor here for post. Delgado, Ito Pai, Jacobs, Hendrick, and Cisse, the 5 for Bridgeport. Akot, throw it, intercepted. Cisse, drive, feed, Delgado for 2. A lot of Bridgeport fans in here. 2 Connecticut teams battling it out. Bridgeport, of course, from Bridgeport. Post from Waterbury. 12 minutes to play here in the second half. It's a 7-point Eagles lead. Cross, drive, backdoor, Williams, baseline pull. Bridgeport with some momentum. Ito Pai inside, up, missed it. Rebound, Warnock. Akot comes out of the pack and gets it across the timeline, swing it. Williams, hot hand all game long. Around and out. Dieng there for the offensive rebound and the 2. And a timeout called by Mark Kuntz. Dieng now with 21. 11:34 to play here in regulation. Eagles with a 9-point lead. Out of the timeout. Eagles with a 9-point lead. This has been a fun game. Dieng and Williams have combined for 47 of the Eagles' 72. As it is Traore, Charleston, Jacobs, Trail, and Cisse. 5 on the floor here for Bridgeport. Out of the timeout. Akot, Williams, Duncan, Warnock, Dieng. 5 for the Eagles. Jacobs, one-on-one, pulls it. Not enough rotation. The rebound guided. It goes out of bounds. Last touch of Bridgeport. Eagles possession. 11:15 to play in the second half. Small and Thomas in. Warnock and Duncan out. So it's Akot, Dieng, Williams, Thomas, and Small. 5 on the floor here for post. Williams. Cisse saves it in play. Dieng takes it right away. Dieng shovels it. Extra feed. Akot spots up for 3. Back to a double-digit lead. Thomas steal, kick, Williams for 3. Back-to-back Eagles triples gets them up by 15. Trail, nifty. Jacobs fouled on the floor by Small with 10:29 to play in the second half. Daishme in, Trail out. Chin in, Small out. 1-1. Jacobs earns himself another. "14-point lead for Post. Plenty of time remaining. 10:29 as Jacobs rips the cords on both free throws. Get into Williams. 29 points here in the game. A season high by a large margin. Caught, launches. 3 off of the heel. Traore secures the board as we come up on the midway point here in the second half. Weaving, it is Jacobs for 2. Ten minutes to play. Caught, needs a timeout. 10 minutes even to play here in regulation. A 78-67 Eagles lead. Exactly 10 minutes to play in the game. 78-67 Eagles. Looking for their first win in conference and trying to snap that 2-game losing streak. Thomas, Akot, Williams, Sanders, Dieng. 5 on the floor for Post. Cisse, Jacobs, Traore, Delgado, and Daishme. 5 for Bridgeport. Williams with 29. Feed it into the post. Dieng across the lane on the doorstep, traveled. Cisse dribbled right into the double team. Thomas on the floor. Traore takes it away and lays it in. A 6-0 Bridgeport mini run to get the deficit to 9. Sanders. Dieng. Tied up. Jump ball. Stays here with the Eagles. Dieng subs into Thomas. Akot. Williams. Backpedaling 3. Warnock can't pull down the offensive rebound. It is Jacobs coming away with it. Jacobs in and out. Traore. Big body, flips it up and down. Count it. No, don't count it. It's on the floor. One and one, Bridgeport will shoot here with Traore. First free throws of the game for the big fella. Hits the first. Thought he had the N1 there. Now they waved off the bucket. They say it was before the shot. Traore nails both. 7-point game. It's an 8-0 Bridgeport run when they were down by 15 when it was 78-63. Akot uses the Warnock screen, sprays it out. Thomas back to Akot. Stripped, stolen, turnover. Bridgeport with momentum. Jacobs, 1-2, Euro. Delgado blocked. Traore retrieves. Traore bump right into Akot. Offensive, that's got to hurt if you're Akot. Traore 6'7", 250 pounds. And Akot going to feel that one tomorrow. As Small and Dieng are back in, Thomas and Akot will sub. Ito Pai in, Traore out. Dieng gets a friendly bounce on the floater. And the Eagles end the Bridgeport run and go back up by 9. 7:50 to play here in the second half. Weaving is Jacobs. Delgado called for the offensive foul. Hendrick in, Delgado out. Williams with 29. Dieng has 23. Both of them on the floor. Williams coughs up the handle into the backcourt. Turnover. Akot in, Small out. No, Akot in, Williams out. Small stays in. Daishme right to the rack. Back to 7. Akot, kick it, Sanders for 3. Big shot Rob with a downtown hit. And the Eagles up by 10. Under 7 to play here in the second half. Daishme, the answer, no. Rebound, Ito Pai fouled on the floor. Thomas in, Warnock out. 6:49 to play here in regulation, and it'll be Ito Pai at the free throw line. He's 2 for 3. 1 and 1. First is good. Back to a single-digit game. Clutch. 2 big free throws there for number 22. And it's an 8-point game. 6:49 to play in regulation. Small, Akot, Sanders, Dieng, Thomas. 5 on the floor here for post. Small, drive, bounce it. Sanders leaves it in. Back to double figures for the Eagles. Daishme. Spin. Ito Pai, hand it. Got it back. Ito Pai pumped it. Hendrick pulls. 3 off. Rebound. Akot. As we are coming up on 6 to play in the second half. A caught ahead, Sanders. Dieng swing it, small, reset it. Caught, hangs, feeds, out of bounds. Williams in, small out. Turnover. Sanders, interception. We are under 6 minutes to play here in the second half. Williams with 29. Cross, drive, Williams up, blocked. Dieng, rebound up, and foul. Dieng 4 for 6 from the free throw line. He's got 23. Crafting yet another first-team All-CACC season here early, averaging 17.2 points per game. Shooting splits fantastic, 45% from the field, 38% from three, and 77% from the line. Back to a 12-point game as DA now at 25. Cutter Cisse took his eyes off of the ball. Dieng and Williams have combined for 54 of the 87 Eagles points. Coming up on 5 to play here in the second half. Dieng, one-on-one, drive on Cisse, fouled, and he's going right back to the free throw line. Jacobs getting set to sub back in for the Purple Knights. Dieng 6 for 8 from the charity stripe. 25 points, 9 rebounds. Making 26 points and 9 rebounds. Traore and Jacobs in. Daishme and Ito Pai out. Jacobs hangs and finishes off of the window. Strong take. Sanders takes it in. Thrown ahead. Jacobs. Foul, offensive, stiff arm. 4:46 to play here in the second half. 89-77. Eagles. Small in, Sanders out. Caught, Dieng, two-man game. Reset it. Small three. Back to a 15-point lead. Hendrick. Cross, drive, slapped, foul. Get a technical on Dieng. Hendricks hits the 2 technicals, and now he'll have his 2 initial free throws. Delgado in for Traore. Bridgeport goes small with Cisse playing the 5. Hendrick hits all 4 free throws. And just like that, it's an 11-point game. 4:09 to play here in the second half. Eagles looking good, but job not done yet. It is in, saved to Akat. Excellent effort there from Delgado. And Williams, who's got 29 here in the game, pick and pop with Dieng. Then his partner in Klein here tonight. Dieng, drive, layup, offensive. And Dieng just picked up his 4th. He's going to need a sub out here. Warnock and Sanders in. Nope, Dieng's not subbing out. He's going to, there's 3:49 to play here in the second half. Just play through it. Play with the 4 fouls. It is the starting 5 on the floor here, presumably to close out the game for post. Jacobs, quick drive. Jacobs blasts his way to the rim and picks up the 2. And it's back to a 9-point game. 92-83, 3.5 to play in regulation. Dieng. Guarded by Cisse tightly. Handoff Sanders. No need to rush here for the Eagles. Get a good look. Take some time off of the clock. Akat. Drive. There it is. Timeout. A full timeout for Mark Kuntz. Eagles back to an 11-point lead with 3:18 to play. Looking good. Job's not done yet. Bridgeport ball out of the Eagles timeouts. The Eagles well over their season average in points. They averaged 78.2 through their first 9 games. They're at 94, and we still have 3 minutes and change to play. Daishme 3. Purple Knights, they needed that one to go down badly. 3 minutes to play here in the second half. Akat picked. Cisse for 2. Back to a single-digit game. Akat gets it in. Williams, cross-court skip. Dieng. Williams, foul line. Jay, book it. 31 for number 21. Cisse goes right at Warnock. Long strides. Got whacked with 2:34 to play in the second half. Thomas in, Warnock out, as Warnock just fouled out with 5 personals. Cisse left the first free throw short. Costly missed there from the line. Back end of two falls. 10-point game, 2:34 to play. Akot, Williams, Sanders, Thomas, Dieng. Sanders are walking the tightrope on that sideline. Williams, offensive. So Hendrick and Daish May out. It's a 10-point game as we come up on 2 to play. Delgado, fake the DHO, one-on-one with Thomas. Delgado spinning, leaning, fouled. Daish May in, Hendrick out. Delgado now 5 for 6 from the free throw line as he makes it a single-digit game. 2:05 to play, still some time left. Delgado, 8-point game. Williams fouled. Double bonus. Williams with 32. Extremely efficient from the field. I mean, my goodness, 11 for 18. It's only taken him 18 shots to get to 32, make it 33. Now 7 for 8 from the line as Williams lead back to double figures for the Eagles. Under 2 to play. Akot took a shot in the face. Cisse reverse. Akot breaks the press. Sanders being wanted the lob there. But just smart to take some time off of this clock. Akot weaving, bouncing, Dieng for 2. And 29 now for Deng after he had 32 the last time in this building on December 1st on Sunday. Hendrick pumping, kicking. Eagles now are into triple digits. They have 100 points. This is the first time the Eagles have put up 100 in a game. Their highest prior to this was the double overtime win at Bentley, 91-86 on November 13th. Hendrick 3. Put it up and through. 7-point game. 1:10 to play. Williams throw it ahead. Lofting pass. Sanders lob. Dieng jam. The lob and the jam. Sanders to Dieng. Might have been the exclamation point. Delgado 3, and maybe not the exclamation point. That's a big hit. It's a 6-point game. 56.7. Williams fouled by Jacobs. Williams looking for points, 34 and 35. There's 34. (104-96). Delgado shake, drive, bounce it, Cisse out of bounds. Turnover Bridgeport. Their 24th turnover of the game, 51.4 remaining. Williams. Sanders hangs, got it back, blocked at the rim. Rebound, Hendrick, throw it ahead, intercepted Akot. Akot, tight handle, fouled with 36.1 remaining. Both of these teams will have plenty of time to rest, as their next game won't be until next Saturday. Brandon Romaine versus Chestnut Hill, February 14, 2009, had 42. Just looking at the record for points in a single game, Daesh made 3, too strong. Akot leaps. .6 remaining. Williams. With 8 points. If he had 8 more points, he'd have the single game record for points in a game. Akot nails both, and it's back to an 11-point lead. 107-96. Franklin dries up, under, and down. Akot stripped, fouled. .1 remaining in regulation. a high-scoring affair here in this one. It's 107-98. Both teams have combined for 205 points. Ton of buckets. Williams and Deing have combined for 66. Cop, the only other Eagle in double figures, he's got 15. Make it 16, as he's now 4 for 6 from the line. Back to a double-digit Eagles lead. Franklin. Cisse, drive and slam. Cisse has had a few thunderous dunks here in this one, as Bridgeport now into triple digits with 100, 108, 100, 6.6 remaining. Eagles going to come away with this one and snap their 2-game losing streak and improve to 6-4 on the year. They're going to get their first conference win of the season at 1-1. Bridgeport going to fall to 5-4 and 1-1 in conference, as Williams 36 now. Eagles have won the last 3 meetings. Tip in by Sanders is good. 5, 4, 3, 2. What a game. That was a lot of fun. Ton of buckets as the Eagles win it 111-100. Ton of scoring. Eagles have won the last 4 meetings now against Bridgeport. And next up for a post is Assumption University. Non-conference matchup next Saturday at 3 for Bridgeport. They will be playing Adelphi on Saturday at 3:30. We'll get the post-game interview coming up next. Eagles with a big-time win, snapping their 2-game losing streak. Taquan Williams and Dane Dieng with a big performance. Williams had 36, Dieng with 31, and they combined for 67 of the 111 for the Eagles. And the Eagles with an 11-point win. Post-game interview coming up next. Stick around for our entire fantastic athletic communication staff here at Post. Griffin Cass saying so long from Waterbury. All right. Post wins 111. Restart that, bro. All right, Post men's basketball wins 111-100 to pick up their 6th win of the year to improve to 6-4 over the University of Bridgeport. Taquan Williams, sophomore guard, had 36 to lead the way. I'm Griffin Cass. What does this performance mean to you?
It means everything to me, really. My teammates believe in me. My coach believes in me. He tells me all the time he expects a lot out of me. So I finally came in. I finally performed for him and for everybody, for the team, for the fans, all that. And it means everything.
So you and Dane combined for 67 today. Just what was working as a 1-2 punch for you guys tonight?
We run a lot of two-man game, as our coach loves. The coach loves two-man game. So he comes, sets the screen. I come off the screen. He pops a lot. He rolls a lot. I usually hit him on the pops. He scores. You do a lot of different things to get 1-4 action, 1-5 action, 2-5 action, a lot of that.
How satisfying is it to get this win, losing 2 straight?
It's very satisfying. It puts us back in the win column. First conference game win, big win. They beat big teams. They're a good team, so it's very important to keep this ball rolling and do what we're expected to do. We're expected to be first in the CACC, so we got to keep it rolling.
You guys, as a team, set a single-season record for you guys in points, 111. Your record before that was 91. Just as a team, what was working offensively?
I feel like, with the team that presses and us being able to play fast pace with them and get up the court and beat their press and get layups and open threes, that really worked for us. And, we moved the ball well this game, so it was very, very good. It was very cohesive, so that worked for us.
Really appreciate the time after the game. 36 points propels the Eagles to 6-4 on the year. Sweet. Appreciate it, man.